All right. I've gone through your computer's browser history, and you seem to have a type.
Into Dark Souls, bitch! Wait.
ジャパンループステーションチャンピオンシップ2023ワイルドカードにエントリーさせていただきます。コーマです。よろしくお願いします。Let's go!
There's a lock on his door, protecting me from beyond, protecting my hand from venturing on. There's a lock on this door, feeding the enemy, sinking my steps to see, and marking my course. There's a lock on this door, snow for the world sea. It echoes my fantasies in calamity's road. There's a lock on this door. It echoes my fantasies in calamity's storm. There's a lock on this door.
Hello, my name is Iskari and this is my Loopstation.
Oh, I think I just went into the next one. My bad. Yeah, we did. Alright, yeah, so Koma, first time hearing him, that was pretty impressive. You know, I'm not too surprised at this point. It is the Japanese Loopstation scene, using an MK2, I believe. People have just been improving significantly in particular regions, some way, somehow. But yeah, another guy from under the radar, kind of, and I guess into the more broad sense of things, kind of just like proving that he's capable of what he just gave it here. So this track in particular, very musical in nature, but at the same time, it had like this dark, ominous kind of vibe to it the entire time. Like some of the particular sounds and effects that he was layering or using and layering over his inputs there gave off a very dark kind of atmosphere, but at the same time, he kind of reeled it in this light kind of vibe as well, kind of like intertwining with the dark atmosphere that he's kind of producing there with his lyrics. So yeah, very solid job there from Koma. I really liked build up to the build up portion of the routine itself as well. Thought that was really interesting. I always enjoy listening to the construction of routines at the start. It just gives off like that kind of like old school vibe of Loopstation. Nowadays, a lot of people opt into kind of silent record to have all their heavier effects kind of show up out of nowhere, but he kind of put out everything on the table there right at the beginning. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. Very solid job, very underrated for sure. So yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Yo, my name is HIRA. And this is my Japan Loop
What's going on, man?
2023 Wildcard. Let's go.
Wow.
Yo, my name is Krenai.
Well, again, I got a playlist on, so it's automatically going to be going to the next person in line. So yeah. Anyway, HIRA, first time, I think, no, I heard this guy once before. I don't think I reacted to him, so this is the first time I reacted to him on the channel, I believe. I could have been reacting to him in some live stream at some point in the past, but I think it's the first time on stream. So not the first time I heard him though. But yeah, very good wildcard. Again, everything about this one actually just very well crafted as a whole. Like considering the Loopstation, you know, the music and the video production in general, everything was crafted so eloquently. But man, oh my god, like the sound design from this one in particular, you know. Again, I don't have a Loopstation myself, but I think like after watching it for so long, I'm getting a really good understanding of what all like the basic functions of the Loopstation itself. And I had to say, the way that he used like the faders here, I think that's what they're called. Probably the most well used of faders I've ever heard in any Loopstation routine. Well, it's definitely up there. I could be being a little bit like you know, since I just heard this track, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but yeah, very good use of the faders, very impressive. And just overall, man, like the whole like sound design and the structure of the routine itself, very good. It was so well made that it could have been like a produced track, essentially like on like a computer software program, you know. It was that distinct. It was the transitions, it was just very seamless in nature, right? Just like the whole design of the entire track. So super impressive stuff from HIRA. You know, like at any time that someone wears their own merch, has like a t-shirt created for his like own brand, I guess, you know, they're like super serious about their art and craft too at the same time. So this guy's very good. I cannot see a world where this does not get through. This is, in my eyes, this wildcard here is a lock for sure. It might be like a top 8. I can't see a world where this doesn't get through. It was just that good, you know. So yeah, solid job from HIRA, and definitely look out for this guy in the future. I think in the title it said this is his first round that he used against a Rusi actually at the Beat X League. So I want to watch those videos. I know they're not up yet. I don't know if they will come up at any point in time, but I know that it happened early last month in the event, so I want to watch that. So yeah, anyone who's listening, just keep let me know in the comments if they ever do release, because I want to watch them. So anyway, moving on to the next one.
JLC2023
Wow. Oh my god. I'm kind of at a loss for words for this one. Did not expect that. You know, just from the very first frame, I just thought maybe it would be like a gimmick for the intro, like the kind of like a retro vibe and like kind of scenery that he had in the video editing itself. Kind of looping that little like atmospheric kind of sound. It reminded me a lot of like a retro video game, you know, something from like the 80s and 90s, and it kind of carried that energy through the entirety of it. But oh my god, like when it comes to the track itself, like come on, man. If you're like a gamer, you know, at heart, you definitely appreciate something like this. Maybe even if you aren't a gamer, just so out of left field, you know, so unique and kind of creative in its own essence of like like the old school retro kind of style video games. So for me, I'm a big gamer. Obviously, I've been playing games my entire life ever since I was a little kid, right, in the 90s. So um this one hit very close to me, I think, and yeah, I just thought like he executed it very, very well. I was a little bit unsure at the beginning portion, you know. I thought he had those chords. He's obviously using some sort of second device there. I know he has a launch pad too, but there's something else to the right of it. The secondary device. I'm not sure what it is, but he's able to kind of produce these very clean chords, like piano sounding chords. And you know, kind of went on for a little bit, like 45 seconds to a minute. I thought maybe that would be the kind of underlying effect that would be kind of persistent through the entire thing, but this track here progressed very, very good and very naturally. Yeah, all these effects that he was able to produce with the Loopstation itself and his device there captured the essence so well of what like an old school kind of video game soundtrack would be. It's like in every nature of it, and I thought he did a very, very good job. I was very surprised and impressed by this one, and this one here, we heard a lot of good wildcards here for this competition so far, but I think just like this one probably is my favorite right now. It was just so unique, and I've never seen anything like that in the Loopstation before, and it just kind of, you know, it hit very close to home for me, I think, just in the terms of like the atmosphere and the vibe that I got from it. And yeah, nothing really much else to say. Fullmoon, another first time listener here for me. Super surprising, and looking forward to seeing more of this guy. I really hope he gets through. So I can see him on a live stage, see if he can kind of put this creation onto a live event as well. That would be really interesting to hear. So anyway, let's move on to the final wildcard.
Hi, my name is Cloak. This is my Japan Loopstation Championship 2023 wildcard.
Wow.
Hi.
All right. Man. So this is another first time I'm hearing this guy, Clock. And the first time listen for me here for another person. I just don't even know what to say anymore, you know, like I'm not surprised, but at the same time, like, it's just getting out of hand. How is everyone getting so good? Like so many different people coming from out of nowhere, it seems. And this is another one here, Clock. Very clean, well-structured track here. Very beautiful in nature, I think. Definitely something that I would honestly like listen to outside of Loopstation, you know? I don't listen to too much music, but this is definitely like in the kind of wheelhouse that I would listen to. I'm more so into the harder stuff, but this kind of like treads that fine line and stuff that I actually really enjoy to listen to outside of it. Yeah, very beautiful track. I don't understand, man. Like, I need to know how many places like there's going to be in this competition. I'm going to assume there's 8. I know there's like 60 wildcards in total. I won't be getting around to all of them, but God, dude, like there has not been one single like wildcard so far that has kind of like been under this, I don't know, like threshold of excellence, I guess. So every single one that we watched so far, at least that I reacted to, has been like next level. And like some of these guys like Clock here and Fullmoon, it's kind of like definitely not known in the like the public perception of like the vast Loopstation scene like worldwide. Maybe a little bit more in Japan, obviously, but how can like people get this good and be so unrecognized at the same time? I guess this goes like, it just really goes to show how small this the beatbox scene really is. And I think when you compare like talent wise, I don't understand how like people like this can kind of like not have larger followings. Like people don't really appeal to this kind of stuff. It just blows my mind. But I don't know, just take a track like this from Clock, I don't know, just show it to like anyone who's not in the beatbox scene, Loopstation scene. They'll hear that and they won't even know it's a Loopstation. They'd probably think it's a produced track and they would probably like it a lot. But then you show the creation of it and show the person performing in this video, like how can you not watch that and be like super impressed and want to watch more, right? So anyway, very solid wildcard. Yeah, this is going to be a tough competition. If everyone's coming in with their A game like this at this high of a level, it's going to be really hard to see the top 8, because with this much like crazy wildcards, there's going to be some disappointments for sure, some upsets, but that's the nature of these competitions anyway. So hopefully it's a top 16. That would make things a lot easier, I think, especially since there's like dozens and dozens of wildcards out there. But anyway, that's it for my reactions. If you enjoyed what you heard, go check out the original artists here. Links in the description to their videos. Also, as well, a link is in the description to their channels. Go leave them a sub. But if you want to support me, you can leave a like on this video, sub to my channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next beatbox reaction video.